So Boracay, by far, is probably one of the most popular tourist spots in the Philippines. But according to locals, the best month to visit Boracay is right now in May. We need to get into a shade because the sun is really strong and even the eyes are hurting from the reflection of the sun. So I'm not really planning on making a long video because I've already been to Boracay and shown kinda a lot of it. So other than that, we're just going to go get some food now. Okay, time to try some habal-habal. We are now in Island Chicken in Asal restaurant. It is one of my favorite restaurants there by far because the inasal that they serve is very fresh. Probably a little bit better than even Mang Inasal. And aside from inasal, they serve some very good sagot gulaman, which is definitely good to have today when it's so warm. Here it is, and I don't know about you, but this one is just really looks so refreshing and good. Lots of jelly and even some tapioca peppers. The thing is, there has been an influx of YouTubers from Thailand, and I've seen some of the videos. None of them have bothered to try this sagot gulaman. It's actually a staple, or not really a staple, but it's a very common drink here. So it's time to try this. And also it varies depending on where you buy it. Sometimes it's really just juice and grass jelly, but here they have added a little bit more. Really helps coping with the higher heat. It's really distinct taste, the juice stuff. So you need to try it out to know how this is. Here we have it, the inasal, famous dish from Bacolod, and also inarguably one of my favorite chicken barbecue dishes. It is marinated in a bunch of spices, and then usually you have with it some chicken oil on the rice, and of course the really good beef, calamansi, chili and soy sauce with a bit of vinegar in it. Let's eat. Juicy and tender, delicious. A little bit better than Mang Inasal, but Mang Inasal is faster to serve you. Alright, not gonna tease you anymore about the water. Now, one thing I just want to mention. Yeah, there's a little bit of algae, but the thing is, it's very limited. In this area in particular, there's a small patch here, but further out, there's none. Not like before where, well, you could go maybe 20 meters out and there will still be a lot of algae. So in Station 3, there's no algae whatsoever. But we're now here in Station 1. I wanted to try something different and I kind of like the vibe over here. We stayed over at Station 3 last time. Here it's more quiet, as you can see. There's almost no people here as of right now. Okay, time to get into the water. The water is good, very good. It's like the perfect temperature right now. Especially right now, there's actually not that much people outside because the sun is directly up. But there's another thing. Today is a very special day in Philippines because it's May 9th, or election day. And to be fair, I was expecting there to be much less people, as people are going back to their areas to vote. Yeah, I mean, right now there's not much people, but we will see later. Because usually around this time there's not much people in general. As I said, the sun is very strong. And honestly, I cannot really have any opinion on politics because I think it's illegal for foreigners to have that. But nonetheless, it doesn't really matter because I don't really care who wins. I think the country is going in a good way regardless, and it's up to the people to vote who they want. And I'm also more happy that this election season is going to be over because it's been full with a lot of drama, and I just want everything to return back to normal as it was. So right now it's time to relax along Boracay. And there's a lot of activities you can do here in Boracay. It includes well, paddling on a waterboard, paragliding, parasailing, jet skiing, but also scuba diving. And here I'm with my old friend that I met last time in February.
What's up, guys?
This is Joel from Sweden.
Yes.
Who is also a diving instructor from the Calypso Hotel where we stayed at last time. So if you're interested in diving, please get by Calypso and then take contact with Joel and his friends.
We will sort everything out for you guys.
Yes.
No problem at all.
Also, I forgot to introduce you to Kuya RJ, who was actually
Hello,
our
guys.
dive master. Very good guy.
Thank you.
Boom! Oh yeah, but algae in this area here in particular, where all these boats are docked, you couldn't even see the bottom of the sea here. It was completely green and full of algae. Now there's nothing, absolutely nothing here. So a bit of a backstory about where we're going. We're going to a wreck, but it's not a shipwreck, it's a plane wreck. But it's artificial. It was purposefully sunk to make a tourist destination. It is actually a Soviet airliner or airplane. It was actually the most common jet passenger plane during the Soviet Union. So I was really shocked to see that this one is all the way over here. So apparently Philippines used those in the past.
Live a little, flip the page, give it some more, getting out of my way. I was hiding, bulletproof, forever waiting, then came you. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. I was picking up the pieces of yesteryear's life, in over my head, trying to figure out. I was going through changes, but where to begin when a mountain moving revelation came marching in. I thought I was what I've been told.
We're going to do another wreck dive, and this is also another intentionally sunk craft, but this is a ship. They say that it's one of the favorite diving spots here, so I'm looking forward to that by far.
Been a long time, baby. Been a long time, Lord. Stick with me, maybe. Don't let me go. Crashed out, landed on cotton candy in your arms and survived. I'm still a disaster, rock bottom and below. I'm yours for the asking, where you go I go. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was.
Okay, the time lapse failed either way. Again, I want to just reiterate that algae is seasonal, so it peaks around in February and then it settles and goes down around May. But as we can see here, May almost perfect, well, at least over there. And I just want to say that we are now staying in the hotel behind us, Watercolors over here. Now we are on our way to do parao sailing, which is something I wanted to try last time, but we didn't have time for it. Well, as you can see, still quite a bit more people, maybe not as much as usual, though honestly there's still quite more than I expected. I expected it to be much less, so yeah, I didn't expect this. Yeah, so it just seems like an overall that there's a lot of people who's not going to vote this year. Either way, we are now here, Halamango, which has, yeah, some very, very delicious desserts that you can have. Very, very refreshing, especially on a day as warm as this. It just feels like when I stepped in here that I entered the South Pole. Wow, it's so cold here. And in this case, it's one of the few times where it's a bit alright for it to be super cold there, as it's so warm outside. Anyway, here it is. It's not transparent, unfortunately, but what can you complain about? It's super delicious. So good and refreshing for such a warm day. I kind of pity those who are voting today and I have to stay on the side and waiting. There's like really long lines just to vote. I probably see why a lot of people are abstaining this year.
Come, my love, my morning light. Everything's
So now it's starting to turn into sunset. So it's time to do the amazing parao ride. I sit here? Yeah. Okay. The parao is a traditional Austronesian sailing vessel, so it dates back thousands of years. The design, you can find it almost all over where there are Austronesian speakers. So it has maintained itself very well. It's also very beautiful. This is now officially one of my favorite activities here in Boracay. This is awesome. Sailing on a 1,000-year-old sailing vessel, or at least at the side, with all these people on the sunset.
stick with me.